Let's go. First team All-America. This is my first team All-America. Don't be swayed by the hat I'm wearing. This is objective. All right. Darius Acuff, Arkansas. It was between him and Braden Smith. I like, I think just with this team, we don't need a real facilitator as much. If like, if Darryn Peterson, Tommy Haugh, and Cameron Boozer couldn't bring the ball up the court, then I'd probably put Braden Smith on this team. But the theory here is I'm trying to create the best team, like not just five big men, right? Because that's probably what I would do if that's what I was doing. But I got Darius Acuff averaging 26 assists a game, really freshman, I believe, really good scorer for Arkansas. Been super impressed with him, and he trust me when I say he barely squeaked by Braden Smith when making this list. And then Darryn Peterson, he's up there, okay, because he is the most polished freshman. In the words of Mark Titus, he's the most polished freshman we may have ever seen in college basketball. He's just your clear two guard on the first team All America. Then Tommy Haugh, he's the best player on the best team in the SEC. Relentless motor on this guy, high basketball IQ, locker room guy. All the good things you could say about a white guy, you say about Tommy Haugh. Um, he's averaging 17, 6, and 2, or really 18, 6, and 2. He's turning into a really good scorer. He's always around the ball. He's like a okay, here's my Tommy Hawk comp. He is like 11 in Stranger Things. It's like everything's in the gutter. You're so sure that Florida's about to just die. And Tommy Hawk's there with the crucial play. That's a great comp. Tommy Hawk is 11 in Stranger Things. That's lit, dude. That's so cool. All right, Cameron Boozer. We got him at the 4 on this team. Averaging 24, 10, and 4. The guy's really good. I don't know what more you need to say about Boozer. I would draft him first in the draft. And then Chinny Chin down at the 5. Best rebounder and defender in the nation. He's really the guy we need in the paint to just kind of take this team over the edge of dominance and into best team ever assembled. All right, let's get to second team. And I know you're looking at this first team and you're saying, why are you leaving off the guy that we're all thinking about? I'll explain why. I'll explain why. The why is that we're trying to create the best team. I don't care about the 5, 10, or 15 best players. I want to create the three best teams. Braden Smith at Purdue, facilitator, 15, 4, and 9 this year. He's bringing the rock up every time. I want the ball in this guy's hands. Playing at our 2, we got a 6'8" guy playing our number 2. It's Milan Momcilovic. I've watched this guy play, have never been able to pronounce his name. An absolute sniper from 3. I think he's 54% on the year from 3. Also has the biggest plus minus in the nation this year. Iowa State is plus 440 or something ridiculous with this guy on the floor. So he's playing our 2. I just need him to 3 and D. Actually, he can kind of score too, though. But for the purpose of this team, we got other guys that can be 3 level scorers. I need Milan to just be a sniper from 3. I need him shooting 10 threes a game. Then JT Toppin at a 3. He really could play the 3 or the 4 because he gets 11 boards a game, 22 points a game. He's just a really good scorer. I enjoy watching Texas Tech. I actually think Texas Tech is like a team that could get bounced kind of early, bounce kind of early in March Madness. But I do think JT Toppin's good. I like JT Toppin. And then Dybantsa. Okay. I'm going to tell you why Dybantsa's on second team because he's scoring 23, 6, and 4. Like he's a great player and he's had a good year, but I can't shake the fact that he's 1 and 3 in his last 4 games. In the one win, he dropped 43 points. So there's that. If you want to argue against me, use that. But in the other 3 games, well, 1 they lost, and 2 he didn't. I don't think he played that well. Like BYU Kansas, Darryn Peterson was the best player on the floor when he was on the floor. Dybantsa was, I mean, sometimes wasn't even the second best player on the floor, to be honest with you. But I still think he's really good. He'll be number 3 in the draft. If he gets drafted in front of Darryn Peterson or Cameron Boozer, I'd have a serious problem. And then we're gonna play Yaxel at the 5. Actually, I don't know who's taller between JT Toppin and Yaxel. No, because Yaxel's big. Yeah, we want some muscle down there at the 5. Yeah. Yaxel 15, 7, and 3 this year. He plays for Michigan, one of the best teams in the nation. He's kind of I think he's an anchor for them. I think he's the Tommy Haugh of that team. He's not, he does make beautiful plays. I don't think he's the flashiest guy ever. He's just a real anchor. Keeps the boys in it, constantly making the correct play. That's what I like about Yaxel. And this second team is built to beat the first team. That's what I say down here in this paragraph. Because you got Braden Smith, who has every right to be on the first team. Then you got an absolute sniper from 3, 2 of the best scorers in the nation, and Yaxel, who's just one of the best overall players. All right, third team. And you must be wondering, no Arizona yet, Jack? Do you just hate them because they beat the Gators? Yes, that's why they're on the third team. But Koa Pete didn't make it. Okay, Koa Pete was first team All-America after his first game. Just hasn't been the same way since. But Arizona gets Jaden Bradley and Braden Burries or Berries. I'm not really sure which one. On the first team, they're going to be our 1 and 2 guards. We're going 3 guards, a forward, and a big on this team. Jaden Bradley is going to be our point guard. Kingston, actually, no. I kind of lost the plot here. Kingston Flemings or Jaden Bradley will bring the brawl up. Braden Berry will kind of be our wing. Caleb Wilson has revived UNC basketball, averaging 20 and 10. Really fun watch, Caleb Wilson. And then Graham Ike, 19, 9, and 3 for him this year. Been playing well for Gonzaga. Yeah, third, I think clear, there's a very clear top 10 players in the nation in college basketball this year, I think, which kind of made the third team All-America a bit challenging. But just look it over. This is what I have. I explained it in the paragraph. So do with that what you will. And then the honorable mentions are garbage. It's like a few good players and then just the rest of the Florida roster because I'm a biased loser. Broken ankle. Bediako, first team All-America, Final Four predictions. Darryn Peterson managing load. We checked off all our boxes, folks. I don't know how long this was, but I enjoyed this episode. I think it was better than the last time. We're going to clip it up. We're going to get after it. All right. You guys have a good, this is dropping on Tuesday. You guys have a good week. I think we'll be back Thursday with Ed. More sports coming your way. Have good sporting. Love you.